Understanding Us is recorded in front of a live studio audience and contains potty mouth cuss words. If you're easily offended, then be fucking careful. Bitch.
Preparing for podcast launch initiation sequence. Sweating a little bit, go. Getting fresh haircuts, go. Slightly nauseous, go. Adjusting nutsack, go. Finishing the milk, go. In 3, 2, 1. I'm final approach. You are green to start podcast.
Do you know what that sound means? Mm-hmm. We just finished our first ever wrestling match.
Oh, man. And it went well.
A Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble. It was a rumbler.
My back hurts after that.
Your back hurts? You did take a weird, slam on your back there. I can't think of a term because I'm nervous.
A suplex slam.
There you go.
I don't even know wrestling.
Russian backbreaker. Why not?
Okay. I have tacks stuck in my legs and back. We just had
You hit me with a barbed wire bat.
There were chairs flying. People were cheering, and that's what you heard. We were just walking into the locker room after our WWE
to clean down,
to get wiped down by our mistresses,
by the divas.
So I look good. I'm wearing the singlet.
Yes.
As you would call it.
Yeah, singlet.
Hot pink singlet.
Yes.
You going with just the Speedo shorts.
Of course. Letting it all hang out.
Yes, I'm Russ.
And I'm Jordan.
And this is Understanding Us. The WWE special.
I've been looking forward to this one.
You have?
Yes.
I have not.
No. Why?
I don't know. I didn't watch wrestling. I don't know wrestling. And
I do.
And you do.
Don't worry, fans. I'll take you there.
So you either love it or you hate it, but we're going to do it. And it's cool. It's going to be fun because
why not?
You could talk about it in both lights too.
Yeah. So. People that hate it, people that like it. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. And if you hear that snoring sounder during the show, that's just me falling asleep while talking about it. So Daniel's here, of course.
Our producer.
Daniel's dressed in the Diva outfit from WWE. Had the extensions in his hair.
He's got the Brie mode on. That's
I'm
what
wearing
he's got.
Trish Stratus.
Oh, Trish Stratus. Yeah. There you go. That's it. There you go, Trish Stratus.
And some know who that is, some don't. I don't. And then we have our second guest ever on the show. He is Dylan.
Hi.
And
as you can tell, he's a WWE fan.
He's WWE, and he wrestled in plain clothes, which is really brave.
Yes.
Yeah,
street clothes.
You have to have the spandex jeans, or they'll rip right in the crotch every time.
My singlet, I'm just going to let you know, is painted on. It's not even a real clothes.
Oh, no, it's airbrushed?
It's airbrushed on.
I always like the singlets that look like they've been airbrushed, like at a local fair. Like they have a dragon ripping apart a yin-yang. Like you're the peace breaker, not the
like
peacemaker.
The Rob Van Dam one?
Yeah. Classic.
Like the African lion.
Or like they'll like draw a wall and then it's like breaking through the wall like you on your own singlet. It's like, why?
Speaking of local fairs, I got to harken back to a memory of just weird random shit that the carnies sell at their thing.
Sure.
And in the 80s, they had those mirrors that you could win as prizes. They were like the size, maybe an 8x10 mirror.
Okay.
And they had painted on stuff.
Okay.
On the mirror, like skulls or certain bands or whatever.
Okay.
And this one said Buns and Roses instead of Guns and Roses. And it had this chick's ass with roses.
Buns and Roses? Tell me you want it.
Oh, dude, I was like 6.
Oh, you wanted it, though.
Of course. It was a naked ass, dude. I was like, holy shit.
A naked ass.
Oh, man.
Buns and Roses sounds like a tag team name.
Yeah, that would be our tag team name, Buns and Roses.
Oh, we were wondering what we were going to name it.
And now we know it. There it goes. So it's as easy as that.
So normally I kind of steer the ship and Jordan bounces off me. Today, I'm handing over the helm. I'm going to sit
Give it here.
Shotgun, and Jordan's going to put on his captain's hat. And
I've never driven
ship.
manual before, so I don't know how to shift this fucking stick. But
well, you'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
You can't find it, grind it.
No.
So,
grind it.
Because I don't know wrestling. I don't. But here's what I know about wrestling. I know like formal wrestling. I know high school wrestling.
Yeah.
I know Olympic wrestling. It dates back to centuries ago.
Yeah, right.
And then it just became this like entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And
sports entertainment.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it is. It's not just entertainment. It's sports entertainment. Okay.
And That's about it. That's about all I know. I mean, I know 80s wrestling. I know.
Well,
Hulk
that's
Hogan.
good. That's the golden era. So you watched it as a kid then?
I did. I watched it as a kid, and I don't know if I watched it, but I remember Hulk Hogan maybe even having cartoons.
There was a cartoon. There was
a
a WWE cartoon.
his
You remember that,
brand.
Dylan?
Kind of.
little bit. Did you watch it in the 80s? You're my age.
No, I didn't get into it until like I didn't have cable as a kid.
Oh, shit.
So I know of those things because you can't not know of Hulk Hogan and all
Yeah.
those guys.
Right.
But I didn't watch it seriously until like the late 90s.
Late 90s. Okay.
Yeah. Well, late bloomer. That's okay.
That's all right. All are welcome.
The only
All are
blooming
welcome.
I had though was like maybe a WWE cartoon or WWF they called it.
Yeah, back then.
And it was Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man, Randy Savage, stuff like that.
Hell yeah.
And
Snap into a Slim Jim.
and Hulk Hogan in the height of, we'll get into Hulk Hogan later. I know it's a sensitive subject
Right now, anyway.
but there was a movie that I used to watch that
Yeah.
he was in called Thunder in Paradise.
Hell yeah.
And it was like this group of mercenaries. Dylan
Yeah.
has seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I knew.
Oh, okay. He has this like boat, this custom military boat.
Right.
And he goes around kicking ass in this boat in like Maui or something.
I remember the movie that he was in that we watched a lot was something
Suburban Commando.
Commando.
Suburban Commando. That's it. That was great. That was a great one.
And isn't Taker in that too? He's one of the
He
bad
is.
guys.
He is. Taker is in that movie, which is why he can have the moniker professional wrestler and actor because
right.
he was in one movie
Wait.
one time.
Was
Yeah.
Suburban the Commando the one with Christopher Lloyd?
Yes.
Lloyd,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't I wouldn't be expected if apostrophe Taker, because we're talking about the Undertaker, right?
Yes.
To the people
Yes.
who don't know, is going to be in like the next Expendables or something like that.
That would be the sickest thing ever.
Because he's on that level. He's of that age. He's a classic icon.
Well, wasn't
type
one of the
person.
bad guys in the first Expendables Stone Cold
Cold?
Steve
Yeah.
Austin? So, yeah, there's no
Exactly.
reason why he couldn't show up, which would be awesome. So.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so I am now sitting shotgun in our spaceship. Jordan has grabbed our giant pirate ship style wheel that we
wheel.
installed.
It's a futuristic ship with a very old wooden helm. Makes a lot of sense, Daniel. Thanks for engineering this thing.
Hey, no problem.
Oh, man. Well, I think the best place to start would be first memories of WWE. Like, what got you into it? What got? Russ wouldn't have any stories. So
I
he's just
told
gonna
mine. I'm done for the
That's
show.
it. He's out. He's
That's
checked out. So we'll start. Let's start with our guest, Dylan. What got you hooked into WWE?
Actually, video games.
The video game
Because I didn't have cable, so like for years I didn't have cable.
did. Yeah.
But I still regularly played all the games.
Nice.
So I know of a lot of superstars that I've never actually seen wrestle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
But I've always loved the games, so like I knew about Stone Cold and Mankind and all these guys from
That
video
era.
games.
Yeah.
From like shitty Nintendo
There's someone
64
named
graphics.
Mankind.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Mankind's the best.
the best fucking dude. Oh my god,
Are
this
you
show
kidding
is
me?
this show. I don't know. no.
I'm sorry,
He wears a leather mask on his face.
He's Mankind.
and he lives in the boiler room.
And
What
he has
can't
a-
you take seriously?
Yeah, and he has a
tagged
sock.
like-
Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Kind of.
Well, it's not made of human skin.
It's made of leather. Just
It's just
leather.
animal skin.
But
it's cool.
I know. But no, well,
Mankind wearing animal kind.
yeah, Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, Dude Love. Yeah, he's had a few names.
Hey, don't mind me. Just keep going. I am the outsider's perspective that's just going to keep darting in here and
That's
there.
good. That's good.
Because I represent the majority of the rest of the people that don't know wrestling.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And that's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
There's you like it or you hate it. I don't
Yeah.
hate it. I guess I'm kind of like, I just don't know about it.
Yeah, no. It's really what you were saying. The video games you liked, and then but you've watched the show though. You've seen pay-per-views and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I watched pretty faithfully during the Attitude Era.
Okay.
And like high school, like 98 to 2002.
Yeah.
Then I stopped for like 10 years, and then got back into it like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
And
I think
watching
that's a
since then.
story for a lot of people. Like I watched it as a kid, stopped watching it, could not watch it during the Attitude Era because that devil's cable and titties and evilness and it couldn't happen. So the Attitude Era, but
Can I just say this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
For a Christian home, it was called New World Order.
Yeah.
And my parents hated that.
Oh, then
Like,
that's WCW.
whatever. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
so you're already
wrestling. It's
wrong.
all the same
You're
to
already
me.
well. Okay, well
I'm just
no, it's
saying,
not.
I could not watch any of that because of that kind of
because
stuff.
of the New World Order.
Oh yeah, no, that was a no-no in my home.
Well, that was a lot of white guys acting like they were gangsters, so you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. My first memory of wrestling was a good one. I woke up, it was like a Saturday morning, and my mom's making breakfast, and I'm like, where's Dad? And she's like, oh, he went to the video store to get movies for you guys to watch today. And I'm like, oh, right on. And my dad came back, and he had this like almost like childlike glee in him. Like he was like, oh man, I got something good today. And I was like, what'd you get? And it was WrestleMania 3, 1986 on VHS. That's what it was. And it's like a 3-hour awesome pay-per-view. And watched the whole thing. Didn't leave once. You know how little kids are; they just can't stay. I remember being just transfixed on this
You pissed
event.
your pants, but you just
I
stayed
pooped
there.
and peed in the diaper. I was 8. No, I was young. I was
On
like
a towel?
Well,
It's
I remember my dad being excited because he was like, "You're kind of old enough to like understand like I can finally show you this," because I was born in 1987. So
He had been holding it
He had been
back.
waiting
Yeah.
to show me this, and he actually paid money to go see it on a jumbotron. With not even at the event, he paid. Yeah, he went and saw it on a jumbotron with like I think 5,000 people.
Like 80s IMAX.
Yeah, exactly, 80s IMAX. That's what it was. Yeah, and he showed that to me, and from then I was hooked. I knew it was great. And there's something special about that WrestleMania. Like WrestleMania 1's cool or whatever, WrestleMania 2, whatever, but something about WrestleMania 3 there's something very special about that one. Everyone loves that one.
Is 3 the one where Hulk Hogan body slams?
Yes.
Oh, Andre the Giant.
Okay, yeah.
And where Ricky Steamboat and
Rowdy.
no. It was a Savage.
Oh, that's
him
right.
had one of the best friggin' matches I've ever seen in my life. It's one of the best matches you'll ever watch. Then I was hooked, but the Attitude Era didn't. And then, like you, about 4 years ago, I've been kind of here and there, hiding it from my family and watching it in secret.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick.
Okay, let's bring that up.
I knew Jordan probably,
Oh man, how long?
it had probably been at least 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years you've known me.
I had been to his wedding. I had been.
You were my best man.
I'm just saying, there are things intimate things that have happened.
Yes.
And
You've seen each other's asses.
I think
happened.
I think I'd probably, even during this time, do we get into that real quick?
Sure, you can.
I mean,
Looking at each other's asses?
yes.
Yeah.
No, this is a private moment, but I'll share it on the show.
Okay.
Jordan about to get married.
Daniel knows.
Daniel was, there.
in the room.
and the men are getting ready. You know, the women get ready with all the elder women pecking and pricking at the
touching
bride
them
and
and
just being there.
Sending them
Well,
blessings.
the men were getting ready. There's musk in the air.
Yes.
We're in a room.
We're ready.
There's a mildewy, showery haze in the room because
Yeah.
everyone's showering and putting on cologne and
yeah.
just being men.
Brand new
And,
underwear.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
getting on tuxes, making sure the everything still fits.
The cummerbump.
The cummerbump's good. The cufflinks are tight.
Tight.
Yeah. So
We
anyway,
look sharp.
Jordan, to ease the tension, I'm getting ready in the mirror. I'm flicking at my hair and stuff in the mirror, and out of the corner of my eye, I see a naked man run out of the bathroom and jump doggy style onto the bed. And so I have seen his ass and turkey neck from behind. Yeah, it was everything all inclusive.
I was wearing
like a wild minx.
of the woman's robe from the bathroom.
That's what it was.
And,
you shed it
and then
as
I
you-
jumped and shed it, and
Yeah.
then just went doggy style. And Russ I got him full,
Yeah.
goat friggin'
Yeah, everything.
everything. He
So
saw
we
it
know
all.
each other good is the point.
Yeah, we know each
And,
other good.
He had held it back out of. He thought I'd make fun of it, which
Yeah.
I probably did
Yeah.
during the time, like the 6 years in the closet. I probably made fun of it.
He would
in
probably
front of
that's
you.
the stupidest thing I've ever seen,
Yeah,
or something.
and-
I just be like,
yep.
oh.
And I think Daniel had mentioned it just nonchalant, and you said something where I was like, "That's irrefutable evidence that deeply about this."
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
you know what's going on. And I was like, "You like that?" He's like, "Oh, yeah." And then he's like, "It was just out. It was out.
It was out
and the
from
weight
then.
had been lifted
Lifted.
off. He could buy the shirts and wear the
I'm
shirts.
free.
He could be
I felt so good.
he could be him."
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was a good thing.
Well, yeah, you had mentioned that something about Ric Flair, and I went off about all his stats or something, and you were like, "What? What do you know?" And
yeah.
that's when it broke, and
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
like, "Damn it! You can't keep Ric Flair knowledge held in. You just can't. You know?
But
Yeah.
keep Ric Flair held
Held in. You can't. He's a wild man.
He can't hold himself in.
No.
But yeah, that's anyway.
And so,
Yeah.
Daniel, what was your first memory? What you got?
It was actually the same memory.
Yeah.
Dad, I think he actually bought that VHS. for
He
a
may
while.
have.
And I remember watching it as a kid and just loving it, thinking
Oh.
it was awesome. We didn't grow up with TV, so I couldn't watch any
new ones.
Yeah, anything new. But I remember when I was like, I think I was 17, so 6 years ago, I got into it and I was watching Raw for about 2 years.
Yeah.
And then I stopped.
Yeah.
After-
I think that happens a lot with some fans, that they'll come and go. They'll, when things get hot, they'll watch it again. Things get slow. They, leading up to this, I probably haven't watched Raw in about 2 months. You know what I mean? So I was kind of like losing it, but I got caught up and stuff. And that's another thing that's great about the WWE is you miss it for a while. You watch one show, you're caught up. You know exactly what's going on. Yeah. They will repeat a lot of their shit over and over again, which is great.
I'm imagining like you trying to catch up and you're in that weird device from Clockwork Orange, like with your eyes pried open.
Yeah, like trying to they're doing the eye drops.
He puts himself in that so he can get caught up.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's great. Yeah, so
here's what I've seen of WWE lately.
Okay.
Because I knew we were going to do the show, and because I knew Jordan likes it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's on USA Network or something, and it'll be on Monday Night Raw. Is that right?
Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw. And I turned it on, and I have seen 0 wrestling and like 20 minutes of dialogue every time I've watched it.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's all I've seen.
Well, recently we're coming off of a SummerSlam, so pay-per-view. Leading up to a pay-per-view, right before it, the week before it, there's a lot of talking, like a lot of like build up and build up and build up. So
the actual wrestling goes down in SummerSlam.
It's put up or shut up on those pay-per-views. Yeah, it's time to go. So
yeah. So Dylan, do you watch those like after the fact then online, or do you rent those, or what? How do you view SummerSlam?
Probably finds a friend.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Is that like a UFC fight where you go to someone's house?
Yeah,
and it's like,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do it like that.
Because if you buy the pay-per-views, they're still like $60 on them.
Yeah, unless you have the WWE Network. It's better than Netflix. I remember that was their tagline for a while. It sucked. yeah, it was bad. They stopped that one.
They don't have fucking Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Case closed.
Case closed.
2 words, Breaking Bad.
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God.
All right, Captain, where are we headed next?
We're headed now. Oh my God. Let's see. I'm the worst captain in the world, by the way. So let's start with Daniel here. I want to hear your favorite wrestler.
My favorite wrestler. It's kind of a toss up between I really like Mick Foley a lot.
Yeah.
But the person I loved watching the most in the ring was Jeff Hardy.
Oh yeah, he was fun.
I hated his character. I hated everything about him, but
the way he moved was good.
That dude
could move.
Did not care.
Yeah.
He would jump off of 20-foot ladders and land on his neck and be totally fine.
Yeah. To put it in perspective for Russ, there was a match, title match, tag team title match, I think, probably, with Edge and Christian and the Hardy Boys.
First Extreme Rules.
Okay. And there's a point where Jeff Hardy is hanging above the ring at like 15 feet, holding on to the title like he's ready to grab it. It won't snap off, so he can't get it. And Edge is up on a 15-foot ladder and spears him at that height and slams him to the ground. It was incredible. You should YouTube it. It's friggin' insane. So, the risks that these guys take to entertain people is unreal.
Okay.
And that's
so here's the outsider's questions to that. Has anyone broken their neck in the ring?
Yes.
How many? Just off the top of your head. At least one, right?
It's been...
At least Stone Cold did.
Stone Cold.
And
Stone Cold broke
Owen
his
Hart,
neck?
but died.
Yeah.
Yeah, he broke his neck.
Okay, that leads to the next question. Someone died in the ring.
Yes.
In the ring.
Yes. On a pay-per-view happened.
What?
Yeah. Owen Hart, Bret Hart's brother, fell. It was a gimmicky kind of superhero thing. He was going to fly out. Yeah, zip line. Snapped. Boom.
So he fell not into the ring, but like into the crowd.
They don't
or
show
what?
it. They don't. I don't know what happened.
The
ring.
turnbuckle?
Yeah.
He hit the turnbuckle and broke his neck, and he died. It was super
I
tragic.
don't know what a turnbuckle
It's
is.
the thing on the corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You have the posts and then the ropes, 3 ropes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Maybe we really need to start at the basics. So you start with the floor.
Yes.
And then you build the ring, which is a mat that's bouncy, has a little give. Then you have 4 posts, and on those posts are the ropes, 1, 2, and
4
3.
turnbuckles.
Well, 4 times it's 12 turnbuckles actually, but actually. And you got the top rope, which is high risk type stuff. You jump off the top, that kind of stuff.
So if someone's like, he's going top rope.
That's a big deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a phrase.
Yes.
Okay.
All the time,
Okay.
yeah.
All the time. He's going top rope.
Going up top.
That's high risk, high reward, kind of stuff.
Would someone say he's going second rope?
No.
Okay, because that's pussy shit.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They'd say
That's what
I'm
I
real
thought.
disappointed.
You don't do
He's
that.
going on the rope, not the one on the top, but he's going off.
He's going off on that rope. He's really giving that rope the 1-4. He's giving that the top treatment.
You know what would be funny is if I narrated a wrestling.
You're like, he grabs that guy
He
again,
just
and
threw the shit out of that guy. But he's not down. He was faking. He got back up.
somehow, some way, he's
Some
up.
way, he's out.
And now there's a chair.
And now there's someone in the ring with him that's not a wrestler.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a distraction. I guess. Is
He
that what it
slapped
is?
that guy. A grown man slapped another man.
The thing I'm imagining is like you're watching it and you'll be like, he grabbed that guy and he did this and what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, you would just lose it. You'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
that's what I would
He wraps his legs around his head, but he's
you know
not
what?
down.
You know what really wouldn't make sense? It's almost like the WWE is like comics. You know, like you're trying to read about Batman, and then like you're reading it, and someone walks into the room, and Batman's shocked, and you don't know why he's shocked. Because there's so much backstory shit that you just don't know.
Yeah.
So like that happens in wrestling. Like a wrestling match will happen. Someone comes in, distracts him, hits and runs, and you're like, "Why did he do that?" It's like, "Oh, because he slept with his girlfriend 2 years ago, or what, or
You don't know
whatever."
the- you
and
don't
you just
know the
you don't
feuds.
know, but they'll
She's had
rehash
9
it.
abortions.
Yeah, I'm not abortion. I lived. Yeah, you know. So
Yeah, okay. Well, also help me understand this and the listeners.
yeah,
You keep talking about these eras.
yeah.
Okay, you said golden era was first. I take
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Golden era, and then
then-
the Bronze Age, and then we have the Dark Ages. No. The golden era is like your WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably to 10-ish. It's all the legends. they
Yeah,
call
when you
them.
think of like Hogan and Macho Man.
Roddy
Yeah,
Piper.
these are Super Bowl one.
Yeah,
you know?
these are
Yeah.
legends. Yeah, the
Okay.
golden era. And then did it jump right to the Attitude Era after the
think
golden
it-
era? There was
yeah.
and then we're in they're calling it the modern era right now.
Okay.
I don't know what they'll call it. If it'll just keep going
Okay.
the way it's going, but you have the golden, the attitude, and that's where things changed a lot.
Okay.
And then
Next question.
yeah,
You had the WWF, and that's what I knew.
Yeah.
WWF.
World Wrestling Federation.
Yes. And then you corrected me whenever I said New World Order.
Yeah,
That's a separate.
that's
was
WCW.
Okay. And that's a
So
lesser.
So there's two. Okay, back. Okay, oh, let's go way back.
you have to. People
Back
don't
in the
know.
day, once upon a time. No, there
Yes.
was there were multiple promotions in the United States. You had WWF, which was the East Coast and upper, New York area. WCW was the South, Georgia, Louisiana. These like
backyard
yeah,
wrestling.
backyard. Hick boys. And then you had like promotions out in Texas, and then you had ones on the Pacific Northwest,
Okay.
and they had all these names. RFW and AAW and blah blah blah. All
You had
these
the
ones.
American Football League.
Yeah,
Yes.
these different leagues. And everyone back in the day was like, okay, everyone just stay to your freaking territories. Like, just no one, just stay. And that was like Vince McMahon, the first one. And then Vix McMahon's.
Michael Vick.
No.
Go ahead.
Then Vince McMahon's oh my God,
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ, Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, I'll say it, Matthew McConaughey. Why not? We'll just
There
throw it
it
out
is.
right now.
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew
Done.
McConaughey
Okay,
done.
great.
If he was a wrestler, all right.
Yeah.
That'd be his finishing move. He just lull you to sleep.
He would just like sit down with a beer can and like origami it.
And like make it into a flower or something. No,
I'll blow my cigarette till you
yeah,
sleep.
it's not about being a tree hugger. yeah, it's like
I can out skinny you.
I can out skinny you. Don't you
I'm
want
gonna sit here
You want to
and
go
not eat
My finishing
until you
move
die.
is called the hunger strike. Okay, I call this the AIDS. Yeah, no, that's great. But no, all these different promotions, and then Vince McMahon, the one we know now, was like, fuck that shit. Like, we're gonna take over the world, and
There's
so
money
they
to be
started,
made.
they started buying out these other lower promotions and bringing them up, and then WCW was kind of the other biggest one, and then
but not good enough.
no, they were kind of backwoods, kind of viewed as like, oh, you're working at WCW. It's like I just did a show at Madison Square Garden. Fuck you, kind of a thing.
So
You know,
they lost the W and just became the CW.
the C. Yeah, that's it. it. That's
started making, like,
that's where they went.
teen shows.
No, and what happened is
second-rate
that's
shows.
what kind of leads us into the Monday Night Wars. Is you have Monday Night Raw and you have WCW Monday Night Nitro on Turner Broadcast Network, okay, or station TBS, and which isn't around anymore. Is TBS?
It's
still
around.
No, it is
That's
around.
what
That's right.
Conan's on.
No,
TBS.
Conan.
Very
yeah, that's right.
funny is their
Very
new
funny,
thing.
right? Right. So Ted Turner and Vince McMahon butted heads. They fucking hate each other.
Okay.
It was two millionaires. Well, it's actually kind of like a millionaire, almost billionaire against a billionaire, and Ted Turner being the billionaire, and he just bought everything. He was like,
And
fuck
then
it.
it became the WWE, all inclusive.
When Vince
That
McMahon,
was
Go ahead, Dylan.
because of a lawsuit
yeah, of a
from
lawsuit.
the World Wildlife Fund.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to change their name.
Because they were.
Oh,
because
because they were WWF, and they
Yeah.
were like,
Yeah.
"This is bullshit."
They were like,
people can't Google us now.
yeah, they
what
don't
it
know
was.
about our cause. Yeah, so they changed it to WWE.
Yeah, because I remember being a kid and seeing WWF and a picture of a panda, and I didn't know what was
Well,
happening.
yeah.
I
you're like,
remember,
that's a weird wrestler.
Well,
I
it's,
remember-
it's all wild animals when you think about it.
The WWE, when they switched like that, their slogan was "Get the F out of here." Was that it?
No,
Clever.
yeah,
That is awesome.
yeah, dude.
Those are like
Yeah.
that's like a Kickstarter shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they just became what, World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, World Wrestling Entertainment.
But
yeah.
the E's not on their logo though. It used
But
to
you're-
be
but
WWE.
they-
it's just
they
WW.
lost
Yeah, and then a line.
To the wildlife people.
I think just a time thing. I think because the
Oh.
Wildlife Fund was around for a lot longer.
Yeah, it came down to like who had it longer.
The
yeah.
billionaires lost. That's just
No,
crazy to me.
yeah. But the Monday Night Wars was this huge thing where WCW just had billions of dollars just being pumped into it by Turner, and they bought Hogan, they bought Randy Savage, they bought Piper, everyone jumped ship because they could offer you better contracts, and everything. And it's like, why wouldn't you do that if you could make more money and work less? You know what I mean? That's the
In
dream.
the end, they won.
Yeah.
They're still winning.
Well, what happened is they kept giving people the same crap over and over and over and over, and then WWF at the time was like, that we're new, we're young, we're different, things are happening, things are changing, and it was a more exciting show. And that's what. And you have people like Mick Foley, The Undertaker, The Rock, and your favorite Stone Cold Steve Austin. You would piss off a lot of people with that one.
Stone Cold Buck Angel.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Same person.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's awesome! Oh my god! That's funny. Yeah.
In my mind, that's the same person.
it is the same person.
It is,
Oh
dude.
my! That's fucking
When
funny.
you work out so much, your skin is red.
yeah,
That's what he looks like to me.
yeah, that's what. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was tough, and he's what the company needed, and people liked him. And without him, WWF wouldn't exist. Seriously,
He just looks like the leader of like
he saved the
Southern
company.
militia. or
He
something.
is,
just
and he
like-
saved the company. But his finishing move's all right or whatever. But the whole what thing, I hate. I fucking hate. So what
I don't
that,
even know what that
so what
is.
the what culture is,
I'm
Russ,
kind of glad
is
because if you hate it that bad, I don't want to know.
So someone will be talking. They'll be like, "Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass," and blah blah and then the whole crowd just goes, "What?" Like they didn't hear you. And then because Stone Cold Steve Austin, so you're talking to me, you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna kick your ass on Sunday," blah blah, and Stone Cold would just go, "What?" and just stare at you. And
that was his gimmick is he's so dumb that he didn't hear your insult.
and then you'd be like, "I'm gonna kick you," and you go, "What?" And then so the crowd started doing it to everyone else. Like so you'd
I think
be
that's
like,
called like the Honey Boo Boo's mom. Though.
it's so
What?
fucking what? And he would do it all like, "What?" And it's just like
so people do
I
that
hate-
now.
Yeah,
They still do it.
Were there shirts that said
What? Yeah, with the Stone Cold Steve Austin skull on it. No, Russ. Yeah, no. It says what? Question mark with a Stone Cold Steve Austin skull as the point.
Christ.
he hasn't been around for like 12 years.
12 years?
And and at SummerSlam they had Jon Stewart host. Like the beloved Jon Stewart, and everybody whatted him.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey guys, how's it going, Brogan?" They're all
aggravating.
what? Like they're whatting, and I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It's
Is it okay when you watch golf and everyone? I don't know who was the first fucking idiot that started this. When you watch golf, you can't even hear a shot go off without everybody. As soon as they're silent, they're waiting for the shot. The shot goes off, and they go, "Get in the hole! Get in the hole! Get in the hole!" There's like 40, like bunch of people just shouting that every
Jesus.
time someone takes a fucking shot. It's
Yeah.
like, get in the hole. Shut up. What are you talking to the ball?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
So it's that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
sure when
it's
someone
annoying.
says something, there's like not in unison. It's just a bunch of different people going, "What?" Right? Am I right?
Yes, you are right. Yes.
Okay.
And so, but what you can kind of decipher from the crowd is if they genuinely like someone, they don't do it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Dylan just said he got whatted. Like it.
Yeah,
happens
that's the
that
thing.
much.
It's called being whatted. It
happens that much.
No, it does. Like if the crowd's just not into it, they'll be like, "What? What?
That's
what?"
the rudest.
Oh, dude. And then no, that's not the rudest thing. The divas were
Let's talk about divas in a minute.
Okay,
But go ahead.
I gotta just say the worst thing that can happen to you during a match is the crowd turns on you and starts going boring,
That happens.
boring. Oh, dude, and it happens a lot to the divas. It sucks. It's rude.
It's just like they are paying.
But
they
I will
want-
say, I have to say this: the divas now are better than the divas then. I have to say, as far as wrestling goes, they can move, they can fight, they can lift, they can do these things. It's not just like, oh, I have big boobs and I didn't make it in porn, so I have to do this now. You know, it's like
Well, let's talk about divas real quick.
Okay.
Dylan, you got anything on them?
I mean, they're the best right now they've
ever been.
Okay.
ever. Because they were just like back in the Attitude Era. Like Vince McMahon is old fashioned to a fault.
Yeah.
like really bad. There's a story about how like appalled he was when the UFC said they were going to start having women fight. Like he thought that was terrible, which kind of shows you who he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So in the Attitude Era, they were models. They were like glorified ring girls. But now they actually have a chance, and like they're putting on some of the best matches. Because for a while there, Raw is 3 hours, which is insane.
That is.
A long time to run. Yeah.
Without commercials, it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. And for a while there, like 6 months
Of
ago,
what?
Wrestling and talking.
Yeah, talking. Let's
like,
say it.
as short as 6 months ago, people were actually timing to see how long, like how much screen time was devoted to the divas. And some of those 2 hour and 20 minute shows, they would have like 6 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now it's like they just brought up a whole bunch of divas from like developmental programs.
yeah.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
They were raised to
They
be
were
divas.
genetically modified.
Yes.
But and now they'll have like 3-4 divas match a show, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
'Cause
okay.
they're
They actually
rad.
have a title now, a belt
Yeah.
you can win, which I think looks fucking dumb because it looks like a butterfly.
Yeah.
That I think is insulting.
It is.
It should look like the UFC
It's
Women
real
Championship. It
cute
should,
and girly.
yeah, it's pink and has pink
pink
gems
there,
in it and
yeah.
shit. And it's like, dude, fuck that shit. Get them a real belt.
The thing that I thought was the weirdest was during the Attitude Era, Vince McMahon, like he was the creative director at this point. And
Yeah.
he was the one who was deciding what was happening. He wrote into the story that him and Trish Stratus were going to have like an affair.
Yeah.
And he was going to cheat on his wife. And like it was all this creepy shit where like he would make out with her and like all this stuff. It was really uncomfortable
Creepy,
and
yeah.
weird. And there was a point where he wanted like her to prove her worth to the company, so he took her out to the ring and made her walk around like on her hands and knees and bark like a dog. And I was like, "What the fuck is this,
Yeah.
man? Are
The
you
Attitude Era got
serious?"
weird. That shit got
So
weird.
bad
It,
to
it was
women.
bad.
And
It-
to,
no.
to top that off, the crowd was like,
I know. Oh. Dude, well, Edge, yeah, what? No, Edge and
I wish I didn't
Edge
know about
and
that.
what's her
What?
name? Lita.
Lita.
Had a sex celebration after he won the belt on
And-
Raw.
That's
What?
no.
Yeah, you never seen that? A
No.
sex celebration?
Here's the weirdest thing. It's infamous because at one point, like the cover got pulled away and you saw Lita's breast.
Yeah,
And my question is, why were they actually naked
getting
under the-
naked. Yeah,
Okay,
it was
let's
weird.
back up the train. The train is way too far down the tracks.
I thought
Before,
this was a
like-
spaceship.
Yeah,
Right now, we're on a train
train
that's
spaceship.
out of
Okay.
control.
Yeah, it's derailing.
Okay.
Jordan's at the helm.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry,
We're on
guys.
the track.
We were supposed to be on a spaceship, Jordan. not
I'm
a
sorry.
fucking
How did we
train.
get on a train? I'm sorry.
God, it's like this rickety.
More
one
people are using it these
going
days.
through the mountains. We're derailing.
We're
Anyway,
derailing hard.
Let me get this straight. I'm like the prosecutor that just is like,
That's what I feel like.
Objection.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
let me get this straight. You are under oath too.
I am.
Uh,
WWE Bible.
there were people that fought in a wrestling match.
Yes.
that their reward was to fuck a chick,
No,
and they did it on stage under a sheet.
No, wait, no. Go ahead, Dylan. Tell him.
Lita and Edge were a couple at the time. Like,
Okay.
But they still fucked on stage,
that's
supposedly.
No, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, no. He won his belt, right? He won the championship, and what he wanted, because Edge is the rated R superstar. He rated R superstar. He how do you explain this to an outsider? He feels so
I don't
dumb.
get it.
In the story, they were a couple at the time. So
yeah.
they were like celebrating his big win,
Yeah.
which I get. What I don't get is why the actual clothes came off.
Yeah,
Under the
so it's supposed to be this fake kind of
Wait.
like
You're
they-
more appalled that the clothes came off rather than
I'm
they were
more
under a
I'm
sheet
more
fucking on
confused.
stage as a reward.
I'm more confused.
No, they weren't actually fucking. But
Well,
I don't think they.
It's true.
I
Their
don't.
clothes came
I don't
off.
know if they
Was
understood.
there like the humping under the sheet? It showed that.
it fake
Lots of
like movement, like them like
Okay.
shaking, like
But
you know.
still.
Yeah, but and then it gets
There
busted
are
up, and
kids.
she's like putting on her like short shorts and like running out. She's in a thong and stuff. Like. Yeah, well, it wasn't a kid-friendly show.
No.
You could not.
It is now. It's been way toned down.
What? Oh, it's PG now. It used to be TV 14.
Okay,
but
answer me this real quick. Sorry to cut you
No,
off.
no,
Because
go
this show is going to be me cutting you off this whole thing.
that's
I
how
expected
wrestling
this.
is.
Yeah, when you explain wrestling to a non-wrestling fan, that it's a lot of wait.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you guys are weird. I'm really, this show
You don't
called
know.
Understanding Us. I'm trying to
Understand it. Yeah.
And so when, I don't even know where to start.
The rated R superstar.
Okay. Could you swear? Could you be like,
Yes.
fuck you?
No.
Not the F word.
Because that would be so much more entertaining. You're like, you're the piece of shit
Yes.
that took my fucking belt.
No.
They say crap liberally. They say son of a bitch every now.
And then, are we talking now or the Attitude Era?
Any of it. I don't
Oh,
know.
Okay,
well,
Attitude Era. Stone Cold had a shirt that said F, and then it had two skulls, and then it had a K, and it said off. That was his. Fuck off was his thing.
Attitude Era had a bit where Stone Cold held a revolver to Vince McMahon's head in the middle of the ring.
Yeah,
And
and
then when he pulled the trigger, a flag came out that said like Austin 316.
yeah, and it said bang Austin 316.
Holy shit.
Yeah, had a gun to his head, like I'm gonna
was a
kill
lot
you.
different.
Oh, dude, and
Well,
then
and-
the Attitude Era with Scott Pillman, where he's like, I'm gonna show Stone Cold Steve Austin, Scott Pillman, 9mm Glock. That was the best part ever, dude. He's like, shit. And they had to cut the feed because they were like gun violence and shit. They were like, nah, what are you doing?
Well, and then there was
kill your fucking family.
Yeah, stuff like. Well, the Undertaker was going to murder, sacrifice Vince McMahon's daughter, Stephanie McMahon, to make her his undead bride, and had her upside down on a cross.
No.
I'm not kidding.
In the ring.
Yes, he was gonna bleed her like a goat. Yeah, dude, that is the thing that happened.
Do you know who Paul Bearer is?
No.
Undertaker's manager, the fat guy that talk like that.
And he has the urn. No.
Undertaker.
Wait. I saw 15 minutes of before WrestleMania
Yeah.
that was setting it up, I think, where Brock Lesnar stabbed that guy in the hand with a pen.
Undertaker, yeah.
Undertaker stabbed Brock
And that
Lesnar.
guy was with him, I think.
No, Paul Bear's dead.
That was Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman dressed as.
There was some guy in a suit with him.
That's Paul
But,
Heyman.
Okay.
I bring up Paul
Paul
Bearer
Heyman.
because-
Different Paul, sorry.
Because Paul Bearer got drowned alive in wet cement.
yeah.
So that was another great.
They used to have matches, Russ, called Buried Alive. They would beat you so bad, put you in a casket, put you in the ground, and pour dirt on top of you. And then the Undertaker's hand rose out of the dirt, and he's like, "Grr."
Like, we kill you in this match.
"Yeah, we're gonna kill you. He's gonna bury you alive, bury your career."
Who was it that stole Big Show's dad's coffin?
Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man stole it at his funeral.
He unearthed a coffin.
No. They're
Okay.
during the service. He fucking repo chained it and dragged it off. And the Big Show's riding it like a fucking
He
horse.
jumped on it.
And that was his dad?
It was his dad
He was
in
like,
there.
you can't disgrace my dad.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. That was where they're fighting.
In real life.
Meanwhile, his real dad is dead.
No, if I remember right, in real life, his dad had just died.
For real.
And that was
my
them kind of
shit.
doing
That and he used that Big Boss Man used
They
that
did.
anger so that they thought it would get a better performance out of it.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. No, that's
Here's
fucking.
your daughter on an upside-down cross.
And I'm gonna bleed her like a goat.
I'm going to slit her throat if you don't fight
Well,
me.
twist. It's a twist. Is Vince McMahon set that whole shit up? He was actually the evil mastermind behind the whole thing. Spoiler alert. Well, it's been 15 years. But
Wait, you're telling me that was fake?
yeah. I remember I had I would go for Christmas to visit Aunt Jerry and Uncle Jack. And I remember he was way into WCW, not WWF. He was like, those guys suck. They have Hogan. That's the real wrestling. And I was like, but it's all fake, right, Uncle Jack? And he's like, no, it's real. Like, it's real. Like, this is real. Like, they're really getting hit and stuff. And I was like, that's an open hand slap to a man's face. And he's acting like you hit him with a sledgehammer. Like, that's not real, you know? So,
well, in like, let me just talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Because it is real to an extent, because these guys are fucking putting their bodies through hell.
That is why I watch it, is like the same reason why I'm not comparing them to the guys in Jackass, but that's why we watch Jackass. These guys are taking stunts that you're like, dude, oh my God. Like, there are dudes that have done backflips off of 15-foot ladders and landed on dudes. Like, that is a risk. Like, you have to respect that
you can't
risk.
fake that shit.
No, that fucking real. You know, so, you know.
No, but I think about the movie The Wrestler. I have to mention it. Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, the great movie.
And incredible movie. Yeah. And it just kind of like highlights what he goes through in his life and behind the scenes of all these matches. And like ultimately it kills him, but he just does it just to perform.
Right. Because they love it.
And he just, he loves the career and he loves his fans and they love him so much that takes over and it just becomes this entertainment trumps everything else.
Yeah.
And that's what this is.
That's what they do.
But yeah, if you haven't seen The Wrestler,
check that shit out.
With Marisa Tomei too.
It's great, and I know a lot of pro wrestlers really like the movie because they feel like it's really authentic.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, then, that just like vindicates my love for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So I think Daniel has planned a little game show.
Oh, yeah.
Let me set this up because the two participants are here.
Right here.
They are here.
And no joke.
Can you dig that, sucker?
Sucker. On my table, there is a WWE action figure, SummerSlam edition, CM Punk action figure.
Fuck yeah.
To be won.
Pink trunks. Fucking hot pink.
Trunks. With the built-in webbing.
Yeah.
For the ball
SummerSlam
sack.
Heritage Series.
Yeah, Heritage Series, signed on the back. Not really, but fakely signed.
And I will put a picture on our social media of this with the winner. And so Daniel's got a little game show set up where he's going to do trivia for Dylan and Jordan.
Bring it on.
And the winner gets the CM Punk doll.
Woo!
Yeah.
I called it a doll. Go ahead.
All right.
Dumbass.
All right. This is the game show, Jordan. All right. So what we're going to do is I have 10 questions for you guys. I'm going to ask one to each of you.
Okay.
If one of you gets it wrong, the other person has an opportunity to steal it.
Got it.
Whoever has the most points at the end of 9 questions has to sit out for the lightning round, which has multiple answers, so the person behind has an opportunity to get back into the game.
Awesome.
And that's the way it's going to work.
Awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds
and
fun.
there are sounders. If you get it right, you're going to hear a noise, which is...
It is correct.
Okay, that's the correct noise. And if you get it wrong, you get slammed. Okay?
You know
You
what's
get
funny?
buried in a coffin
No,
alive.
you get buried alive, but before you do, we have Brock Lesnar here, and he will German suplex you right over his head every time you get a wrong answer.
That dude, we just talk about Brock Lesnar real quick?
Why not?
Absolutely.
The human slug alien.
I knew him
Muscle
from MMA fighting in the UFC.
Yeah.
He was like a pit bull necked motherfucker that would just
tear you to shreds.
Oh my God, dude. He came in fierce.
Dude.
And he kind of faded, and like any smart UFC person would do, he went to pro wrestling after that.
You do know that he was in wrestling first.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, no. So he was...
See, I don't watch wrestling.
No. He
so-
was a real wrestler.
Yeah.
Like, on his way to the Olympics. I don't know if he actually went... Like he's... like
Roman Greco grappling.
Oh, dude. Like, nationally renowned gold medalist. Like, he's really good.
He looks so like what we look like with like the earphones on.
Yeah. No, and he... So then he gets offered a job to... work at WWE, does that, goes to MMA, comes back, boom, there you go.
Well, and then you said Ronda Rousey might have the same plan,
Yes.
right?
Oh, that would be so sick.
afterwards, she
I would
wants to
be
go-
all over that. That's awesome.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
Which
Drill-
is just take the divas to another level.
Oh, dude, breaking arms. Oh my God. So
she
sick.
actually gives it. She doesn't know it's fake. She goes in there.
Yeah, well, Brock Lesnar's first match back, it was kind of like, you do remember this is fake, right? Like, he was throwing punches, like I can't remember, it was John Cena or something. It was like, he was kind of looking at him like, dude, stop punching me in the face. Like,
Can't take the fight out of that pit
He was
bull.
like, he was on top of John Cena and throwing his forearm down like you would. It was like, dude, hey, relax.
It's like PTSD.
Yeah, PTSD.
He was just having a flashback, and he's literally choking out, and he's like, "This is."
Well, I remember Jordan said something really funny about Brock Lesnar, where he said that he doesn't look like a human, like that he was birthed out of something like the Urukai come out of in Lord of the Rings.
He was a mixture of two, like an ox and a man.
Yeah.
And they cut the webbing, and it rolled out.
And he rolled out, and he killed the orc that
And his
opened
first
him up.
his first act in life was murder.
Well, no, and he was born with that dagger tattoo on
his chest.
Like, that was just there.
His mom had it.
Yeah, that's a birthmark.
Yeah, that's a birthmark.
The first thing his dad did was grab his crying head and cut his fucking flat top flat as shit.
Yeah. He's all, you keep that crop, boy.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna start the game.
Great game show, Daniel.
Hey.
No,
I told you I was gonna interrupt the whole show. Go ahead.
All
Cut
right,
in
so I think we'll start with Jordan with the first question.
Okay.
All right, so we have, in a match against Vader in 1994, what part of Mick Foley's body got ripped off?
Ear.
Correct.
All right, that's one for Jordan. Somebody tallying this?
One for Jordan. Dylan,
Yes.
what did Rowdy Roddy Piper break over Jimmy Superfly Snuka's head on Piper's Pit?
Did you say someone snooka?
Yeah, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Jimmy
Oh
Snuka.
my God. His daughter.
Jimmy Snooka.
Coconut is correct.
Oh,
Awesome.
coconut.
All right, question 3 for Jordan. This is a difficult one. How old is John Cena?
Oh man, he's 38 years old.
Holy
No, you didn't.
crap! No way! I thought that was a for sure wrong
Oh
one.
no, sorry. Yeah.
Holy crap! Okay,
I wished him a happy birthday on Facebook the other day.
No, you didn't.
I did. No, I'm kidding. I did
Oh
not.
my god!
I'm just kidding.
Okay, Dylan. Who was the first woman to participate in the Royal Rumble and King of the Ring?
I assume China?
Correct.
Oh yeah, good guess.
Hey, but
Nice.
technically a man. So
No, yeah,
that's a
Daniel.
great question,
Stop.
Daniel.
Okay. Jordan.
Yeah.
What was the name of the Rock and Mankind's tag team?
Rock and Sock Connection. Give me a hard one.
Rectamundo!
Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna save that one for Jordan because he's being a fucking ass.
Oh shit. I asked for it.
All right, Dylan. What did the CM and CM Punk originally mean?
I know
Chick
this
magnet.
one. No.
Oh, correct.
Good guess, dude. Oh my God.
I guess.
Hey,
Well. I mean, good answer.
It
I
means
would have
Chicago
fucking
made now, but
Yeah.
Chick Magnet. I did not. I would not have
He was
known
part
that.
of a tag team called the Chick Magnets.
Oh my God. I did not know that.
Circuit, yeah.
Who was his tag
In
team
the
partner?
porn
it was like
I don't
CM Viper or something.
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God.
holy shit.
That is great,
so,
dude.
I don't know where we're at in the game. We're tied 3-3 in the score. Go
Okay.
ahead, Daniel.
All right, there are 4 more questions.
Okay.
All right, Jordan, who broke Stone Cold Steve Austin's neck in 1997?
Owen Hart
Correct.
with a stone. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Dylan. This
Tombstone.
one's a hard one. Who ended Goldberg's 173 match winning streak in 1998?
Goldberg.
Goldberg.
The goalie.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Goldberg.
I don't.
Let the man think.
Sorry.
He's trying to sabotage us. Can I guess?
I'm going to guess
Shut up.
Sting?
Does he get double points or he just steals the points?
Just steals the
Family
point.
Feud style. Okay.
I can see the match in my head. Oh fuck it. The 1, 2, 3 kid. Who gives a fuck? I don't know.
Yeah, Kevin Nash.
No points.
Diesel.
No points
name
awarded
went
in
through my
that
head,
round to
but I
Dylan.
don't-
Same here. I was like, was it Riz Ramon or was it?
All
yeah, I
right,
was like,
so
son of a
Jordan,
bitch.
this is the hardest question I came up with.
All right.
It is, woo, woo, woo. How many titles has Zack Ryder won?
Oh, trick
Jordan-
question.
Jordan.
No, hold on.
You know it.
Oh,
You
man.
know it.
Well, he had a championship. Fuck. No, hold on. Oh, dude, damn, you motherfucker. You know I hate that guy so much. No, hold on. He had.
I'm going to fill time while you're thinking. The answer to how many titles he's won is Andre the Giant.
No.
Okay.
Yo, give it to him.
Wait, it's correct.
Yeah, Andre the Giant titles.
Thank you. I'll take that toy.
I'm going to say he's probably won the U.S. champion, and he's been in a continental, but he was also the internet champion. He had some bullshit championship that he made up, and I don't know if you're counting that. So
Okay. Can I tell?
no.
him
I'm going to say 3. Fuck it.
Correct.
Oh!
It is.
I'm counting that one.
He won the U.S. Championship at TLC.
Internet champion.
He won the U.S. champ at TLC 2011. He was
Yep.
the tag team champ with Kurt Hawkins in 2008, and he was the undisputed internet champ and still is.
But that's it one he made up. So
all right.
but
So what's the score?
that was a total guess, by the way. I didn't know he had the tag team
All
championship.
right. Dylan's trailing by 2.
By 2.
By 2.
Yeah.
Wait, how about 2?
Because you missed one and he
I stole it.
But he didn't steal
wait.
it. He didn't get it.
Oh no, I didn't get it. You didn't count that, right?
Did you count that?
Nah, maybe I did.
Because I said the 1, 2, 3 kid,
All right,
and
no,
that was the
Dylan's
wrong
trailing by 1.
Yeah,
one.
Dylan's got
That's
one.
right. That's right.
Yeah,
One.
okay.
You're trailing by 1.
So the way this is going to work is I'm going to ask you
real professional
question-
show here.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question that's got multiple answers.
Okay.
Answer as many as you can, then it's going to go over to Jordan, and if he can get any more, that'll be what the final score is.
Okay.
All right, Dylan, name as many members as you can of the Mr. McMahon's Kiss My Ass Club.
Oh,
Jesus.
I was in Washington at that time.
Is it too late to join that club?
Yeah, it is. He doesn't do that anymore.
I'm going to start my own.
I don't know any. I wasn't watching at that time.
You got to take a guess, though.
It was the Attitude Era because he was showing his ass on TV.
He would pull down and
true.
show his ass.
Show his ass, full hairy ass.
What he would do is he would pull down his pants and then like lift and wedgie himself, so it was like his whole ass was hanging
cheek.
out.
Yeah.
Kiss my asshole.
Yeah.
If it was Attitude Era, I'm going to just guess that Al Snow was in it.
Incorrect. And you know what? You're also going to get a...
Screw you! You're fired!
Nice.
All right, Jordan. Well, I mean, Jordan won, but let's see what he knows.
All right. Kiss My Ass Club.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just going to let you know there's 6 members of
Yeah.
the Kiss My Ass
Yeah.
Club.
I know.
Me?
Well, and there's been...
Right here.
There's been a lot of almost members.
You're
but
right.
then they get saved.
They get saved.
Can I just say this? Like, it wouldn't be out, like, if that era seems so outlandish to be like, suck my dick club.
Or like Lick My Nip Club or something.
Lick my nutsack seam club.
Yeah.
That
Teabag
was
Club.
Edge's Club.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason in my head, I see this guy doing it because he was such a weirdo. Kurt Angle. Oh, that would have been my first guess, and that was it.
Dylan with a chance to steal.
Yeah, I'd let him try. Fucking suck.
Okay, so Dylan, did you want to take another shot at it, or should I just say what they are?
Wait, so Jordan's the lead right now?
Jordan's
Yeah.
ahead by
Because I
1
thought
point.
we've had the same amount of questions. I'll say Mick Foley.
Correct.
Oh,
Shit, is that a point then or no?
Yeah, that's 1
That's
point.
point.
Shit, now we have a tie.
And you get to ask.
you get to go again.
Of course, Mick Foley's in the Kiss My Ass Club.
He's awesome.
I didn't want to say it. I love Mick Foley.
Yeah, me too.
It was Mankind, but whatever.
Is that the same guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
He has 4 different personalities.
he does.
He does. I'll name them off right now. Mankind, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love.
All right, there's 4 members of the Kiss My Ass Club.
No, no. Yeah, there's 4 because he's the same guy.
Lick my butthole club.
Russ is loving this.
I'm gonna think outside the box and say Jim Ross.
Oh, shit, he's in the lead.
Yeah.
Jordan, you are in trouble.
4 left,
You keep going, man.
and
I
I'll
like
just
it.
okay. I'm gonna say this. This is the last time. So if he gets it wrong and Jordan gets it wrong, game over, and I'll just say what's left.
Okay.
I'll keep going down that vein and say Michael Cole. I can see it in your
Wrong.
face.
Jordan, if you get this right, you win. If not, Dylan wins.
Well, he gets one right, we tie, right?
Yes. Yes, we tie.
What?
What? Who would kiss his ass? Like, who's that desperate to do it? Like, that would be part of your career, you
Wait,
know?
they did literally kiss his
Yeah.
ass?
Put their lips to his butt cheek, dude.
Yeah, they would kiss his ass.
Oh, my God.
One that would be funny, it would be The Big Show. And that's my guess.
Dylan, Dylan's your winner.
Dylan, good job, man. Damn.
Who was the rest?
The members of the Kiss My Ass Club are William Regal,
Oh,
Jim Ross,
okay.
Shawn Michaels,
What?
Shane McMahon, Mankind, and Hornswoggle.
I didn't even know Hornswoggle was around back then.
Yeah,
What
oh,
happened
yeah.
was he was going to join the Kiss My Ass Club, and then he bit his ass, but it still counts.
His lips were on ass.
I do remember
Okay,
that, yeah.
now Hornswoggle was the little person, right?
Yes.
The leprechaun guy.
The leprechaun guy. With
So they just blatantly make fun of him being a midget on that. Okay.
he's actually Vince McMahon's illegitimate son. They did a DNA test and they were like, "It's Hunter. It's Triple H." And then they were like, "No, it's ding 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 Hornswoggle."
Oh
yeah,
my
it was so
God.
great. Yeah, that's pretty great.
The one I actually remembered because I saw it was the Shane McMahon one because I think it was at a WrestleMania.
there's a video. Yeah, it was. It
Because
was.
Shawn Michaels came out, hit him with sweet chin music, and then shoved his face in his dad's
His
ass,
ass.
and he farted on
and
him.
he farted on him. But no, the one Russ just lost it. Russ is gone. The one that Russ needs to look up is the one where they knock out the Big Show. It's Triple A. It's DX that does this.
Oh,
they
where
knock
they
out the
shave
big.
his head?
No. They knock out the Big Show. He leans over the top rope, so his ass is up in the air. They wedgie his fucking singlet, and then they shove Vince McMahon's ass in between the cheeks and rub his fucking head in it, dude.
Oh, my
I've watched it 100 times, and I'm like, how is he not sniffing his butthole? Like, there's no playing here. Like, they are working his head into his fucking taint, and I'm like, God damn, the Attitude Era is nasty. It's so gross. It is so gross.
What the fuck?
Russ is crying, everybody.
Oh my god, dude. That's like
That was great.
Here's the WWE in a nutshell. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah, you sum it up, man.
It's brothers
Yeah.
brothering each other.
No, that's what's great about it is these guys are brothers who got to wrestle their whole lives and never grow up. They go to work in their underwear and they get paid to stay fit. Awesome job, and they get to tour the world and do it.
All right. Any last statements? I mean,
How about this? We should do a high-low of the WWE. Okay, high-low.
Anyone ready?
My high for pro wrestling, because I feel like you go through three phases of fandom. There's a part where you're the really little kid and you think it's real.
Yeah.
There's the part where you're getting older and you're like, this has to be fake. He's gonna hit with a sledgehammer and he's still walking around.
Yeah, right.
But you're head in denial. Then there's the part where you're an adult and you're like, I know it's fake, but I appreciate it for what it is. Like I watch
Santa.
I watch it like a television show.
Yeah,
now,
right,
Like
right.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, right. Yeah, that's what it is.
And so, on that note, like, the quality isn't spread evenly. With usually you'll have lots of storylines. You'll have one that's super good, and then a bunch where like they're ignoring all these ones. But when that one's super good, it is often more compelling than anything else
Yeah.
on TV.
It's very
that
good.
one storyline that's really clicking.
Yeah.
So that's my high. It's better than anything when it's good.
Yeah.
When it's good, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's good. It's good. What's your low, man?
I guess the low would just be, this sounds too simple, but like when it's not good and they're just
Yeah.
rehashing, like you talked about how they talk shit before pay-per-views. They'll be like, we got to remind people for a whole month that this match is happening.
Yeah.
So they'll have the same conversation. You'll have Raw's 3 hours. You'll have SmackDown, and like half of that is recapping Raw.
Yeah.
And
SmackDown's kind of a waste of time.
Yeah, it is. So when it's not good, you have to just sit through all that shit and wait for it to get good again. Like
Yeah.
two guys aren't clicking, so you have to wait for that feud to run out
Yeah.
to see
right.
who they like.
Right.
So it falls into lulls, really bad lulls.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, the highs are the high and the lows are the low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. High, low, literally. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yeah. Daniel, you go ahead.
I think the highest would be the Hell in the Cell with Mankind and
Yeah.
Undertaker. That was like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And like,
Literally the highest.
literally. Well, it's
That's punny.
There's something called Hell in the Cell. That's your
Yes.
high.
Yeah. And okay, and
It's bad.
Russ, I'll just tell you this. Mankind got choke slammed through the Hell in the Cell, landed on the mat, and kept on fighting, and he was bloody and gross, and he was missing some teeth. Later on, when they were saying the extent of his injuries, he broke 2 ribs, broke 2 of his fingers, and lost one of his teeth in his sinus cavity, and was still fighting.
The tooth was in his nose.
Meth is a hell of a drug.
No, Mankind's
no.
just crazy,
No,
dude. He's,
Okay.
he's not
Mankind's
a drug.
too good
Yeah.
to even joke about him doing drugs. He's too cool.
Yeah, he's really cool. And the low, probably CM Punk leaving.
Yeah,
That got me to stop watching.
That really sucked. Yeah.
I stopped watching after that.
No, that sucked.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Jordan's like, yes, but just be kind.
Yeah.
All right,
Easy.
here's the high for me.
Okay.
The high is what the WWE created. The WWF, whatever vein you started in,
Yeah.
and where it ended up. The marketing is brilliant. They
Yeah.
make a ton of money. People love it. The toys are by the billions, you know.
Tons.
And so
yeah.
that's got to be the high, right? Just what they've created all together.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys love it.
Yeah.
And the low is what it takes to get that. You know, this is too real of a statement here, but the amount of people have died in the WWE.
Right,
and
right.
the negative stuff that happens around it because of what it takes to become that. You know, just like the movie The Wrestler is. That's got to be the low. You know,
Yeah.
it's at the cost of people's lives.
Lives,
You know?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the low.
Yeah. Wow.
Just got real.
It just got real. No, well, the movie The Wrestler will do that to you. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it is. So, no, the high for me is just watching these guys. I really like watching the real life story behind the wrestler. I enjoy like documentaries about like Booker T, like about his real life Mankind, like how he really got there. John Cena, how they really got there, and showing more of a human element to it. And I really enjoy watching startups get good and get to where they need to be. Like I'm excited about Neville. I'm excited, even though his match is pretty much the same thing every time. It lacks narrative. They need to give him narrative because he's amazing. Yeah. Sami Zayn, I haven't seen him. I don't know what the fuck happened to him.
He's injured.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's awesome.
He's coming back next year.
Next year. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna hit the shit running because some of his moves are unbelievable. And anyone really coming up in the NXT thing really is awesome. I love that. Yeah. I like to watch the new guys. It's time for some new blood. But my low, probably CM Punk leaving. That really took the wind out of the sails.
That
for
was
a lot
your guy.
It was the guy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as I've said, is there's a lot of people that are good on the mic, and there's a lot of people that aren't. And CM Punk was very good on the mic, and he was very good at wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, he's a good entertainer, right? I mean, if you're not good at talking in front of how many people are in an arena?
17,000.
Yeah. So, I mean, you got to be
at a full night.
You got to have balls.
Well, imagine
Plus
being
millions
WrestleMania
watching.
and it being 80,000 people watching you.
Watching you act. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the tough part for me. Wrestling, if you choreographed it or whatever, that's cool. You're just a performer.
Right.
But like acting
Yeah.
and like stopping and getting a look like The Rock or whoever, like on your face and like doing that live.
Yeah.
Acting live like
Yeah.
that. That's pretty. I'll tip my cap to that. For sure.
And also the ability to move a crowd. Like they've been doing it since the Coliseums. Just we're not killing each other anymore. You know what I mean? But
we're still screaming for blood.
We want blood. But no, it's incredible. And yeah, but CM Punk leaving, that sucked so bad. That sucked.
But we get to see him in the UFC. He's going to get his ass walloped.
Yeah.
But it's going to be entertaining.
It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I'm worried for him, really. Because if I was an up-and-comer in UFC and then someone who was kind of quote-unquote famous just got to come in and be, and get a title, I'd wreck that fool hard, as hard as I could. So, yeah, he has a serious awakening, I think, coming his way.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Well, that about wraps up this episode. We want to thank Dylan for coming on and being our second
man.
guest ever.
Thank you.
May recognize his voice at the end of all of our shows, and you can hear it again today.
Yeah.
He's the voice of What Did We Learn Today on Understanding Us, and we want to thank him for that. Thank you for coming on. And Dylan's got a Twitter. He's a funny guy. If you want to go follow him, go ahead, Dylan. What's your Twitter?
It's just my name, Dylan Duarte. DYLANDUARTE. At that.
Dylan Duarte.
At Dylan Duarte.
I don't understand how Twitter works, so I don't know.
So follow Jordan.
Hashtag 338 whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, so he feels about Twitter how I feel about the WWE.
Yeah, I just don't fucking get it. Whatever.
And so anyone's anyone's
Anyone's out there. Hello.
drop us a line, give us a phone call.
Yeah. Order some pizzas. Hey, whatever.
So anyways, cool. Thanks for listening. We have more episodes coming up, but we still want to hear what you guys want to listen to in the future. So drop us a line on Facebook, on our website, understanding-us.com. Mm-hmm. We may do a show. We may just listen to what you're saying. And just, if we will do our best research to find out what you want to hear.
Yeah,
and,
please.
Anyways, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya.
Here's what we learned on this episode of Understanding Us. Number 1. Hotel rooms come with free WWE Bibles. Number 2. Baby Brock Lesnar suplexed the doctor who delivered him. Number 3. Christian parents hate the New World Order. Number 4. Jordan's tenure as captain lasted 1 episode. Number 5. WCW is Hick Boys. Number 6. Stone Cold Steve Austin ruined wrestling forever.
What?
Number 7. The amount of titles Zack Ryder has won is Andre the Giant. Number 8. Stone Cold's porn name is Buck Angel. Number 9. The best wrestling promotions are WWE, WCW, A&W, KFC, and the International House of Pancakes. Number 10. Vince McMahon got a big whiff of Big Show's big beehole.
Like they are working his head into his fucking taint.
Number 11. The WWE should do Breaking Bad. Number 12. Russ called the action figure a doll.
What? Oh, that was sure a good episode, jabronis.